Your initial reaction to what is seen on this body camera footage?
I am just sick to my stomach. You don't want to see anyone treated in that type of manner, like a punching bag. You see him go limp and they stand him up and they continue to beat him up and torture him, is what you're seeing. And that's the type of behavior that you just should never see anyone do to another human being, much less someone that has taken an oath and a duty to serve and protect, when instead they sat upon him like a wild pack of animals.
And Adante, what do you make of the fact that there are a number of officers involved here and that no one has the presence of mind to say, okay, let's stop?
What I make of that is what I make in many of these viral videos where you see officers engaged in all kind of misconduct and abuse, and the other officers turn the other way, or they join in, or they stay silent and write false police reports. Unfortunately, this is not an isolated incident. I'm here to tell ladies and gentlemen and the viewers, this type of stuff goes down more frequently than any of us would like to believe. Why? Because we trust these people to protect us and to do the right thing. But absolute power corrupts absolutely. And this is just the latest incident in a dark, dark book, in a darkest chapter.
What do you think should be the takeaway when people are watching this footage and from the death of Tyre Nichols?
What will it take for us to have the courage to push the people who are responsible for regulating police officers, those who are responsible for the training, those who are responsible for disciplining police officers, to do the right thing? This only continues because for right now, our society is unwilling to pass the bills, unwilling to support criminal prosecutions, and unwilling to convict officers who offend the public's trust. Until we put our collective foot down, we'll continue to see this. It is just disgusting, and it's disheartening, because as much litigation, as many court cases, as many rallies, as many speeches, as many apologies, this continues. And yet we're unwilling to cut the cancer out of our society.
Some people have pointed out that here you have Tyre Nichols, a black man, and that all of the officers involved were also black, and say that this points to the fact that this isn't an issue about race, but more about the police culture.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think they're spot on. You can be a perpetrator of abuse of power, no matter your race, ethnicity, or creed, or gender. I've seen it in any matter, a number of cases. So, the fact that there are black men beating and brutalizing another black man, that's much more disheartening. But you know what? What they see themselves as is a part of the thin blue line. And so the idea that it can't happen for a black officer to do it to a black person is absurd. The point is that they have unchecked and unmitigated power, and they believe that they can do these things, and oftentimes they do, and there's no consequence.
Adante, though, emotions obviously really raw anytime there is a death like this, and especially when there is video like this. Your message to people, though, who might be responding to this and have certain feelings and emotions after watching it?
I can understand. I have my own emotions. It's hard for me to see something like that and not be emotional. We're human. How can you see something like that and not have a reaction? All I can say is that, I'm glad that justice at this point moves swift, but I also know that there are a number of Mr. Nichols who are there in this world who have been treated this way, and they've yet to have any criminal prosecution brought against police officers. So, this is a situation that's very disturbing, and your viewers are right to feel up in arms around what they saw. I know I certainly do.
All right, civil rights attorney here in Oakland, Adante Pointer, really appreciate your time this afternoon. Thank you.